like, ah!
Wait, I need to. He's so crooked. Post it to me.
I'm ready. Okay, this is okay. So I heard for Love Island that the reason the girlies are loving it. Oops, I forgot to start. Oh no, it's on. Is because anybody that has any kind of like anxiety loves the consistency of something that happens every day.
Aww.
So I was like, no wonder we
that's
love
actually
it.
cute.
And also, I love Love Island because we also we have a group chat, like a fantasy group chat that we're in, but this is how we bonded outside the chat. Like for the first time, un-fantasy related, un-Monsterverse related.
Yeah.
Like you were the only person last year that I could talk to about it, that like knew what was going on.
Yeah.
So.
Well, because I feel like also too here, I'm gonna
Menacing.
I feel like also too, like, you know, like you can like, there is the entire world, not really, but all of US, basically.
I was like Fiji.
Yeah. No, I'm saying all of US. Like everybody that's on TikTok right now is talking about this, and like this is our way of like bonding, and then being like knowing you and being like, oh, like, hey friend, like, hey girl, whatever. And then we said, you watch Love Island?
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh.
In the group chat, Paige goes, who's watching Love Island? And then immediately I was like, me! I am!
This is last year, right? Or
Yeah.
2 years? This is last year?
Sorry, I'm just ahead of myself.
We're excited, okay?
This is the best day ever.
Let's
We're back.
talk about
We're back, baby.
our Islanders.
Yeah, let's get right
We
into
love them. Oh, so Love Island USA. Actually, kiss everyone, Island USA.
Okay, and then literally when I saw this yesterday, I was like ST Island because STI. Because I keep thinking just the way they're going into each other with the.
Oh my god.
It's like so much. It's like the back of their tongue comes out.
Put it away. Well, I just don't understand. Like it's.
And I feel like they go into it with their tongues out. I'm like, shouldn't the tongue come out in like a second? Like it's just like they go in and it's like raptors, like and one thing I have to talk about.
Maybe I don't know what I'm doing when I'm doing that.
Maybe I'm not a good kisser.
I'm not sure.
I always think that I'm not a prude, and then I watch this show and I'm like clutching my pearls, like. And
I always think the opposite. I always think like, oh, like I'm a little much, you know, like I'm probably just like maybe I'm just too much. And then I watch this show and I go, no, I'm not.
No. There's no way. And so we have to get right into the villagers. So the first one we got to meet was
Anaya.
Okay, so tea about Anaya. Her dad was a pro basketball player.
Wait, yes, I actually saw that.
Because Casey after that was like
he was
the yellow
oh.
meme guy, behind the tree. He but she's for not to like objectify women, her body's insane. Like every time she walks on screen, I'm like, fuck. Like
so pretty.
No, she's so pretty. Let's see, super. Oh, you.
So I said she's super sweet. I said she needs to stand the heck up and make some waves. Like she's definitely the mom and the sweetheart of the group because, you know, when people are having their emotions, she's like, hi, what's going on?
She's so nurturing.
She's very, she's like, I think that she's somebody who has her head on her shoulders and she's not faking it.
It actually shocks me that she's on this show because she seems like she's someone that has their head on their shoulders. Like, so every time I'm watching her, I'm like, what are you doing here? Yeah. I don't understand why she's here.
Which, that's kind of why I'm like, well, I value your opinion. So that's why I said a few people could benefit from her just being like so honest and being like, you're crazy. Stop it. And like, or like kind of just, I don't know, just being much more honest. Because I do think that she's a little softy.
Yeah. She definitely has all the tea in the house.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Everyone goes to her.
Yeah.
And I like her a lot. I think that she's almost too sweet for this. I think that she should be on like The Bachelorette. Like, I don't think Love Island is the place for her. I love that she's here. I'm not saying I don't want to be seeing her, but I like her too much for her to be a villager. I'm like, you're better. Like, just now that I know her, I'm like, you're so much better than everybody here.
Yeah.
Like, that, I truly feel like she's here. And then everyone, she's kind of like the president, the go-to. She's like the manager. Everyone is going to her for everything. And then everyone else is actually somehow just beneath her. Yeah. So first episode when she, because she's coupled with Casey, which we'll get to next, but how they got coupled was because they both got like rejected. So I kind of love that that's how their bond came apart. Yeah. But did she pick, not what Sensation, what's his name? Sincere? Sensation. Did she pick him and he was like, no, I'm going to go with...
Ooh, I think you're right.
I think she picked him.
You're right.
Because I think her and we'll get to it. So anyways, Casey's next.
I think you're right, yeah.
And I can't wait to get into the recap of yesterday in a minute because he had me rolling. He's full of himself.
Oh, okay. So I like him. I like him in like a way that I'm like, you seem like, okay. So I said he's calm and grounded. I feel like he's a slow burner, but I don't want him to get overlooked because I think that he has this like, I don't know, like, not like winner energy, but like, he's just like.
I don't know how to sit. Sorry. I keep going like, I'm like leaning in hey.
I think that there's like, he's just such like a cool guy. And I think that he's like a real catch.
Yeah.
However, because he's so demure or whatever, he's kind of just being really chill right now and not really like standing up or speaking kind of crazy. So I was like, I hope he steps into his bad boy energy soon. And then we had the episode last night and I go, oh, what? Well, he just did.
There he is. Yeah.
He just did.
I'm actually itchy to talk about that. But he's a nursing student. I also like about him, I like that he picked plant. I thought that more girls would have picked plant because I'm thinking.
That was so cool.
And it was cute. And he was like, I thought more girls would pick that. And I thought, and then when no one picked him, I was sad.
The way he handled it was attractive.
I agree. And he, but you could definitely tell.
He's like, I thought I was being mysterious. And I'm like,
I like him so much. He has like these flickers of cockiness that I feel like only like a medical professional would have, like somebody that's like going to like, you know what I mean? I feel like when you, it's like this like ego that doctors have. So I'm like, maybe that's what that is. But then he also has the calm presence, which I think is also something a medical professional normally has.
Yeah.
So far, we'll get into him after tonight's episode because that was insane. Okay. Melanie. So at this point, if you're all caught up on Love Island, you already know. Give
me 10.
Yeah, give me 10. Give me 10. I saw a meme that said God when he was making the commandments. Give me 10. I thought that was so funny. Give me 10.
Oh my God.
So you wrote manipulative AF. I have no words for her. She used to be my fave, but nope. And I think that that's a really, I would say when she had her little crash out after Sincere and she started cussing and she was like, he can go, I'll be fucking Dora Explorer. And she got all crazy. And I thought, babe, nothing happened. Nothing happened. He pulled Keta for a chat and she lost, the wheels went off. And I know we're not there yet, but the second that the bombshell Corbin entered the villa, I think we all kind of saw a side of her that was batshit crazy. Yeah. Like it was insane.
I think I'm so glad that we saw it so soon.
Because she could have been a favorite. Because, you know, everyone like last year was like, huda, huda, huda. I feel like that's sort of...
Well, everyone's saying if it found a new host, it went from Huda to Melanie.
It did find a new host. And she is... I thought at first she was the prettiest. I was like... And what's crazy, though, this is the social experiment about this that's nuts is... She was the prettiest to me, and then she started doing stuff, and then it's nuts how that inner beauty starts to, if you're not pretty on the inside, you're just not pretty.
Reflect. Yeah.
You're just not pretty. Like the person weird. Starts to look nuts, and her, I don't think she's super genuine. And then there was this other thing when she pulled Baya for a chat. I sort of felt like that generation, because what is she, like 24, is doomed. I was thinking, she sounded like memes I've seen on the internet when she was like, just talking about, she even said, she goes, you're cool because you can play sports with the guys. And I was just thinking, that's what makes Baya cool. Like it was so shallow, like deep as a puddle, and I felt there was no depth, and she wanted to be deep so bad. But the best she could come up with is, it's so cool that you can play sports.
I have one. I think that it is so textbook who she is that you can read down the list of narcissistic personality, right? Narcissistic or manipulative, I don't know which one it is. But you can read down the list both. And she does everything in order right when you think that she's going to do it, she does it. So my thought with that is when she pulled Baya for a chat and she gave this like completely like BS like
why do you feel like that way? Yeah.
Perspective on things or whatever. What she did there, in my opinion, I don't know if this is what she was meaning to do. However, this is what she did, and this is exactly how it made Baya feel. She said, you made me feel vulnerable because you called me out on something that I wasn't ready to like face, right? So I'm gonna make you feel vulnerable. I'm gonna pinch at your weak spot, and then you are gonna leave this conversation feeling vulnerable. Bad for yourself.
She's good at making herself a victim.
Exactly.
I don't like people like that. I have a hard time with people that
but that's exactly
are chronic
what she
victims.
did.
No, it is what she did. You're 100% right. And because we walked away.
She turned the whole thing on Baya. And then Baya's like, oh, well, let me open up, blah, blah, blah. And Melanie's sitting there like, well, I'm off the hook. And I'm like.
And smitten with herself. And was like holding her hand and was like, oh.
And now she feels closer, like Baya feels closer to Melanie because Melanie knows.
Flattered her.
Melanie understands. Flattery, yeah. It's so crazy.
I will say the craziest thing about this show, and I was talking to Marcus last night about this, the craziest thing is if these girls went all deaf and were just paying attention to the boys' actions, they would thrive. But because every time they hear something, they're like, oh my God. I'm like, you idiots. And it made me feel bad for them.
Yeah,
okay,
true.
So Melanie is coupled up with Sincere. You have I could tell by this, very different thoughts. So I'll let you start because it's not going to be nice.
Well, I did write this before last night's episode, so I think that's my downfall. But I said, yes,
that's the downfall of Love Island, though. That's the downfall of Love Island. You love one person, like one episode, and then, Tuesday night episode, you're like, get out of here.
Yeah. I'm saying yes. I said yes, King, because I think that he's so sweet. He's super teddy bear. He's obviously smitten with Mel. And he's a slow burner. And so I said, I just want to make sure he doesn't put all his eggs in one basket because he should be extremely and clearly open. He should tell her to her face he don't want to like deal with her craziness. And he's not waiting for her, and he's going to go and see what he needs to see and yada, yada, yada. Because then that's going to show her true colors. The only reason why she keeps him around is for back burner. And he doesn't really know that just because of his conversation with Trinity that he had, where he was like, like, oh, I really like her, though. And Trinity's like, just be like, just be yourself, la, la, la. Like, she'll come around. And it's like, no, she won't.
I feel so differently. I'm sick of him and his microbangs. Can't fucking stand this guy. And, like, every time he lets his hair down, I'm like, did you curl it? Like, you're not Choi Polamalu. Like, he drives me nuts. Like, I can tell that he came from a house full of women that are just like, oh, I'm sincere. You're mijo. Like, I can't do it. So, I personally, not a fan yet. I'll say this. He's dealing with Melanie nicely. The things that are getting under his skin confuse me a little bit. I think that he needs an upgrade for Melanie. I've never seen a cast. Have you ever seen them kiss this much in the morning for breakfast?
No.
They're all closed off kind of quick.
It's so weird.
It's a lot. Where's Ace to like police everybody? Because last year I couldn't stand Ace because all he would do was tell everybody, don't be doing this, don't be doing that. Maybe they actually need a patrol.
Need an Ace. They have that's what I think Anaya could be.
But she's also, I think she's so.
But I think Baya's taking the place because everybody is just like.
Yeah.
Couple.
Oh, Baya's definitely the accountability police. Sincere. I can just tell he grew up in a household full of women that made him think he was like the best ever. I can tell. And again, I'm not I don't mind objectifying a man, but like your microbangs gotta go. Like they really send me over the edge. And every time his hair is down, it makes me mad. And I don't know why. I think because he has a handsome face and then all I'm seeing is just...
Very handsome face.
And it also might be jealousy because he has like luscious hair and I'm thinking...
I like his hair down more than I like it up.
I like it up because it makes me feel... Maybe I'm just like insecure when it's down. Maybe it's a me thing, but...
You want to know something crazy?
Sincere insecure.
I know this is like, I don't know, this is objectifying again. I don't know, we're not supposed to do that. But
when it's a man, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, probably. But if he were to shave, he would look so badass.
He would look like a movie star.
Yes, he would look so badass. All the girls would be like,
yeah.
Because he looks so, you know how like...
100%. He has a chiseled face.
When skater boys, they have like their long hair and they're kind of like that, whatever. And then they like
grungy-ish.
They like bulk up a little bit, shave their head. Everyone's like dead.
Yeah.
Dead and dying.
That would be him.
That would be him completely. And I don't know how tall he is, but I think that he's a little on the shorter side.
You know what I was thinking? They should post their heights because I think that, I'm not trying to be rude, but if this guy was a 6'2" man, it changes 100% how he's looking to me, if that makes sense. And I know that's...
He looks 5'7".
Because I know people love, like, short kings, but that's not my kingdom. So I want to know.
I think Chris was the short king. Now he's gone, so I don't know how tall anybody is.
Wait, I already forgot who Chris is. You mean...
Oh, Sean.
I was like, Sorry. Wait, who's Chris? Okay. And then, this girl...
Trinity.
God bless. First of all, the other day when she came out in the challenge, the boss challenge, her hair looks so much better natural and free and like curly. I cannot stand this wig of the long straight. I think her hair in its natural state is so effing pretty. And I think also too, any kind of wig work in Fiji is probably so effing hard because it's like I go to Newport and my hair goes...
Didn't somebody say that they have people on site to do that? Because they used to do...
They should.
They used to have it for nails.
Oh, that makes sense.
And so then I think that now, as time has gone on, I think somebody said,
they
should. They have it for nails, so now I think they're having it for more stuff too.
They should.
They have somebody, yeah.
I do think they should because it's unfair to all the girlies. And so anyways,
This has also changed.
How old? She's 22?
She's 22.
Okay, so also the fact that these are basically infants has me cackling because, anyway, she made this when they were doing the revealing the secrets, and she basically admitted that she gave head in front of her mom, and like not like her mom was watching, but her mom's driving a car and she's giving head in the backseat, and I'm like, oh my god. And then she's admitting this on national, and I'm thinking when you're doing these interviews. When you're interviewing with the producers and they're asking you, don't say these things.
You write it out. You have to they give you this whole long thing. I'm sure they ask you follow-up questions and stuff like that.
It makes me sick. And so that to me, I was like, oh, so you're a freak. And I guess in a fun way, you're all kinds of fun, but I feel like that's insane.
But if you're 22, what did this happen last month?
When you were 16, when your mom was driving you around.
What I'm saying.
So then the other thing that was nuts is, so right after that, there was something about Keta getting juices all over her friend's pillow, and she was trying to talk shit, well, everyone's got to watch the pillows, keep an eye on Keta, and I'm like, you nasty girl.
Yeah,
you gave head in front of your mama.
I think that's why they're on the show, though.
Yes.
You've got to be this,
You got to be this.
You
gotta be this. Person. She's got body. She has the best boobs in the house.
Oh my gosh.
The best. I think if they're natural.
Yes, they are.
Then best natural boobs in the house.
I don't know. I guess
they don't look like bolt-ons. They look good. She was laying down last night in a pink bikini, and I was like,
yeah,
nice tits. Yeah. Because I was looking.
Well, also her in the red dress with the little corset-y.
She's got a body on her.
Yeah. I was kind of like, oh no, those are definitely yours.
She's a model for sure. I think she needs to take out one of her nose piercings. I think two is never, she has a doll face and she doesn't do it favors. And I think that's probably just an age thing. If I look at the way I did my makeup at 22.
Oh yeah.
I look like a clown. So I also don't know how she got coupled with Bryce. And I feel like I think Bryce is our next on the docket.
Well, I think my thing about her changed. So I said that she's so unbothered, and I thought that originally I was like, you're way too young to be here. Second thing I thought was I was like, oh, actually you're hilarious because of the way that you respond to people being so honest and so true. And then she's like, that's weird. Yeah. That's weird. And she's like, oh, you're 26. Aren't you thinking about having kids? And he's like, no. And she's like, okay. Kind of making fun of him a little bit. Yeah. So I liked that. And
she told somebody, she goes, you're close to 30. Yeah. She literally called them out. She's like, why aren't you thinking about that?
Yeah.
Which is funny.
I think it's funny, but then in the game last night, I was like, oh, I'm terrified of you. Well, I'm scared of you.
Oh, I can't wait to get into that because well, real quick too with her. Wait, what was I going to say?
How was she coupled up with Bryce?
Yeah. Oh, I think they're trying to be like Nick and Andrea, and I don't like it.
Oh.
And I just feel like Bryce is, first of all, get out of here. I feel like, what was that guy last year, the white derpy derp, whatever that guy's name was? It's the same. It's like they have to fill a certain quota of derp, and he's this season's derp. You know what I'm talking about? Austin. Yeah, and she's like, and there's moments, but he always is going like this.
No, I know. Okay, have you seen so many people that put him and the Zoolander meme next to each other?
I haven't, but it makes sense.
It's exactly. He's not doing it right now.
Last night when he was talking, he went, And I'm just like, stop it.
Shut up.
It makes you want to chop his lips off.
Well, and then in the bed and then there's all the challengers memes about the bed. But him in the bed, he's like, I mean.
What about me? What about my kiss?
I can't.
I'm like, get out of
How
here.
are you?
He shouldn't be here. I think that he is prettier in print, and I think that modeling is definitely his alley. I'm sure he's got he looks like a fuckboy. I'm like, I'm so sorry, you're not here to take anybody seriously. And then he said something the other night about preferring Trinity's body type. And I was like, oh, so you hate fat girls. Like, I got so mad. I'm like, I just don't think men should ever have opinions. Shut up. You're lucky if a woman looks at you. Like, that's my true, you are lucky to be here around these beautiful girls. He's like, I prefer your body type over, and then I think he compared it to another girl in the house.
Oh!
And so I looked at Marcus and I said, so he hates fat girls? And then obviously I'm feeling a little sensitive about being chubby. So I'm like, it sent me over the edge. So Bryce right now, unless he does like, I guess if he has a lobotomy or something, maybe he could be redeemed, but I'm not interested.
No, I think he's already got a lobotomy.
And his teeth bother me. That's it.
I think, he can't be vulnerable for like one effing second. And like, it's so frustrating to watch. Yeah.
Okay, next up, Beatrice.
Baya. I said, okay, at first I was like, girl, you need to give me more. And then she gave me everything. Now I'm like, yes.
Because of the Melanie confrontation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do think that she needs to not rely on her couple with Gabriel, and she needs to explore the house down. She is very vulnerable with him, and I think it's going to bite her in the butt just because of who he is. Hello.
Yeah, I would say also with her, something that pisses me off about her, because I didn't like her at first. I think immediately because I'm like, what is an Olympian doing here? And immediately I was mad. I'm like, you shouldn't be here. By default of being an Olympian, you're already better than everybody here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Like, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be on TV going and looking at everyone's faces and then competing for your... Like, I'm just... And, like, I guess that makes me, like...
Oh, I see that.
I'm biased about that. Like, I'm like, you are... Like, I don't want to see Alona Mara in this setting either. Like, she's like, I don't want to see... Like, you're people's hero.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Yeah. Like, I don't want to see you degraded on television. Yeah. Like, I don't want to see it. So, the Olympian, I'll say that. She annoyed me at first. I think also because she's so... I feel like there's, like, a performative kind of... And she kind of admitted it. Like, it's a performative type of girl that is almost super rugged on purpose to be, like, one of the boys. And
that was kind of why I was like, girl, I can't wait.
No, and I can't. I hate when it's like, it's like just... I'm just one of the guys. Like, I'm going to drink beer. I'm going to shotgun a beer. And I just kind of feel it wasn't authentic because I'm like, you don't seem that way. Yeah. And it turns out she's not that way.
You wouldn't be here if you actually felt like that, though.
If you felt like, no, 100%, because you're here to find love. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you were really just one of the guys and like, like men are toys, like you don't actually, so it's like walking the talk. So anyways, my respect grew for her when she straight up confronted Melanie, because I think one thing about Melanie, she has pretty privilege. And people do not confront other people that are pretty. I think people that are pretty get away with a lot of things. And, like, not in across the board, I think pretty privilege can be, I think all girls have it on some level. But when you act like a cow and don't get called out for it because people are afraid to, like, muddy the waters, I really appreciated that she had the balls to be like, hey, that was really weird how you kept going like this and making it impossible for this entire side of the couch to see this guy when you're in a couple you're happy with. And I thought that was... Also, after that, I really liked her.
Don't act like that, for one. And then, people are like saying like, well, like Baya did like push like a little longer than she needed to. But it's like...
I don't think so.
No, I don't think she did.
Hold her to the fire longer. I think she dropped it too quick. That's what I think.
That's what I think too. But I also think
We're scorned.
Well, I'm also saying like with Melanie, somebody can say, like, you can like punch me in the face and then you can say sorry, and then I can like, but I can tell that you are not sorry yet. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I need to punch you in the face too in order for you to actually be sorry, because I don't believe you.
And I don't think Melanie is the type to be sorry.
That's what happened. So everyone's like, no, she said sorry. She turned to Trinity and she said, I'm sorry if I was blocking you, blah, blah, blah. And
well, she said it in a way that was like, sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
She wasn't actually
to
sorry.
Get it over with.
So that's why she was trying to, no, I'm still getting my point across because you're not listening.
Yeah. And I think that's how you have to approach people that aren't like accountable.
That are like that.
Because they will get away with it. And I think ultimately I think what again, this is like where her athlete comes out. You train people how to treat you. That's it. So if you let someone walk all over you, they're going to continue to do it. So she was wanting her to go, no. You don't just get to go sorry and like, oh, I didn't realize I was doing it. Well, you were doing it, so be sorry for it because I'm telling you were doing it. So I think that
be sorry for the reason why you were doing it too.
Not I didn't realize.
Being so excited.
And I like how she said, it doesn't matter that you didn't realize you were doing it. It doesn't matter that you didn't realize you were doing it. And I think that that's something that like a lot of times, especially girls that get by with stuff because they're just like cute, it's like you can just get away with stuff because no one's going to hold you to the fire. And I liked that she was like, no, like that was disrespectful. Yeah. And it was a manners thing. Yeah. So I didn't like her at first.
It was awesome.
I love her now. Now she's with Gabriel, which I can't say normal. If this man is 6'2", sexy. If I need to know their height.
I think he's tall.
When they're walking out, I need their height. Like, I need their stats because it matters. It matters in terms of, like, the way that they're acting. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
like, audacity level, like, 100%. And height level kind of going hand in hand.
I agree. And he was our first sexy bombshell. He's got, like, a Bad Bunny vibe. Mm-hmm. I'm dead at your description.
As the people on the internet are saying, they're like, he doesn't even know there's Bad Bunny at the end.
He's just there to fuck. He's just there.
They said, do you want to come on Love Island? We need you as a bombshell to like.
They said, do you want to come to Fiji? He said, okay. Do you want to go to Fiji? Yeah.
He said, okay.
Hey, do you want to get fed in a villa for a couple weeks? Sure. He also like is like a MILF hunter. It sounds like everybody he's dating is like. But I think he's from Miami, so I could see him. The MILFs in Miami are built different, so those women are not. It's not your average MILF.
Well, he lives in Miami. He's from Dominican Republic.
But I think like the MILFs that he's getting at in Miami are probably. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like a 60-year-old in Miami looks like a 30-year-old. Yeah, because he's Brazilian, right? That was the whole thing.
But it's Dominican Republic, I thought.
I think he's Brazilian. I want to say because me and Marcus had like an argument about it because he was like, what do people in Brazil speak? And I said, Brazilian. And Marcus said, you idiot. And so I was like,
let's see.
Because I'm geographically challenged.
Yeah, okay, wait, sorry. He's Brazilian.
But like his accent, hot. I do think... What?
Wait, I'm so sorry. I never Googled him before. It says he's frequently compared to a reverse Leonardo DiCaprio due to his revelation during a challenge he previously slept with a 52-year-old woman.
Good for him. But again, like, Miami 52-year-olds look like LA 20-year-olds. So valid. I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not doing this acting like he's some. But I do like that he's very loose. I said the second he walked in, when he got with Baya, I said, the second a bombshell comes in, he's gone. He's gone. That's it. I do
the
think...
way he was acting with every single person already, and then he, not in like a mean way, but he decided to go with Baya, like,
Baya's hot.
Almost out of like comfortability. He knows that he's going to be safe with her.
The Spanish connection. They can speak in Spanish, which I think is like very intimate.
Helps him like feel like, comfortable and stuff. But I also think that he knows he's safe with her because if he chooses her, she's ride or die for him.
Yeah. Also, her body's insane. Yeah. I was looking at it in her she was wearing this like string bikini, and I was like, the way that I would look like a whore in that outfit. And like she just looked good. And I was like, okay, there's not an ounce of fat on that girl.
No.
So Gabriel, TBD on him. Oh my God. Okay, Zach. There's nepotism in Love Island now, is what you said. I think that's really funny.
Don't like him.
I think he's very handsome, but I also think he's very childish.
He's boring.
But what makes, I was telling this Marcus last night, what makes him not boring to the girls is his accent. And it's amazing how like an accent is like pretty privileged for guys. It's like you can just do whatever. Yeah. Him and Charlie couldn't look more different. Yeah. I don't think. He does look like a Greek god. Also, I need his height.
Yeah. He does look like Charlie, though. I saw it. I was like, oh, I see it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, very, very different. I see that, too. I'm just more saying, like, you can't coast. I don't know why you would come here and coast. So he's doing that. Keta's doing that. I'm not having it. Like,
I think his whole thing was staying longer than his brother. And I feel like that's why he's coasting.
I just don't...
In my mind.
But it's boring.
It is boring.
Because guess what? Nobody likes your guys' couple now. Because you guys are just like, and then, like, not to be like, they are like probably the two most conventionally symmetrical people in the villa too. So I'm just kind of like, that's not fair.
I also thought he could have faked it. I think if you're going to come on Love Island, here's the thing. You're signing up to kiss everybody, right? So not everybody you kiss you're going to be attracted to, because I would say most people that are in the house right now, I don't find attractive at all.
I mean, that's the problem with the OGs. Not to be like mean or anything, but it keeps going like this.
The bomb like on. Hotter. They just get hotter and hotter. But I felt like he was kind of mean to not me. I didn't think he was mean to Kenzie, and I'll get into her whole like meltdown and like when we get to her. But I feel like he could have faked it a little better with her, in my opinion. Like I just feel like he could have acted a little more anything. Like he was kind of clearly uninterested from the get, in my mind. And she was like, she was so smitten kitten with him, and but again, she was smitten with his accent.
He didn't give her
nothing,
chance.
And it was also like I'm surprised that someone.
But you're supposed to not to be like horrible or anything. But I get what you're saying.
Like he needed to fake it a little bit.
Like personally, I don't think anybody is attractive. Like I probably wouldn't be attracted to like any of the guys in there. But
he could have faked it.
However, that's not why you're on here. You're not on here to have a preference.
You're not on here to have a preference. You're on, and like you need to fake it a little better.
Yeah.
Like fake it a little better. And then he's coupled up with Keta. She was a bombshell. She literally said when she walked in that I'm going to bring everybody to their knees. And I didn't see it at first. But then as like we're going on, her face card is lethal. Like,
she's stunning.
But
she didn't give anybody a chance. She has not talked to anybody besides
Zach. I think that she does kind of approach it with like the world is it's my decision. And if I'm her, I do think that Zach's probably the cutest in the house as of right now. And it's like, why even bother? Like, I'm like, could you see her with Sincere? Maybe Casey, but I feel like she just went with, and they're both kind of, she's 22 and I think that she acts 22. She's like, ha ha ha.
Okay, so my whole thing is obviously what I said. It's giving straight. I mean, it's giving safe, sorry.
Safe. She's straight.
It's giving straight.
I hate it. She's straight.
On straight. I said, you just went with the guy who came preloaded with clout. I am not buying it. I get it. I do understand that, like, you know, you might be the most attracted to him. But again, that is not why you're here. You're not in here to have a preference. You're in here to find a connection. So you need to actually go and explore. You literally stopped.
Yeah.
The second you talked to Zach for the first time, you stopped. Your legs are on his all day long.
She didn't even give Bryce a chance. No. It was really funny.
Mm-mm. And so my whole thought with that too is I'm just like, that's kind of why. I'm like, I don't really like you guys. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't mind them. I think that she has the pick of the litter. Like when you really look at her, it's like, I'm like, she kind of looks so like, pretty. She looks like Angelina Jolie, but like someone else. Like I can't. And not a lot of people like look good with a slick back bun like that. Like she could be bald. Also, the other thing that's kind of sending me is
the extensions.
The extensions are crazy. Yeah. They're not doing her any favors. I think that her natural hair.
Just go curly. No, I saw it curly that one time.
It looks so pretty. She is like let your ethnicity out a little bit. Like I don't like that she's trying to.
She's trying to be YT.
Yeah, I don't like it. Like you don't need to, like what makes you so attractive is your ethnic ambiguity. Mm-hmm. Like you are so stunning.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Soul who just stepped in here.
I can't wait when we get to her.
Hold on. Last thing I'll say about Keta. I don't know if you saw this, and I probably should have sent it to you. This is like last thing. There are she's like Kevin's brother sent us this like thing on Twitter, and it's like from Snapchat. They have like Snapchat stories of her in high school, I guess, or college. I think it's high school. And she's outwardly bullying somebody, a girl, and she said
she looks like a bully.
Yes, she does.
Like she does. Not in a mean way, but
she's outwardly bullying
not in a mean way, in the true way,
fat shaming her. Who's like, she's like saying that like, she's like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. Just like the way that you like get up, the way that you stand up like a 300-pound woman.
And she would hate me. That's because I stand up like that too.
Second one, house party. She is decking a girl in the face and punching the crap out of her.
You know what's funny? What I can't stand.
I see it.
What I can't stand is when if you're a bitch, just be a bitch. You don't need to.
Why?
I'm just saying. I have this trope in life right now.
Melanie.
Well, knowing that she throws punches and she's not like a sweet little, yeah, so she's okay, wow. The throwing the punches kind of threw me. I could definitely see her making fun of fat people. I mean, she's the skinny, I keep saying to Marcus every time she comes on screen, I'm like, she must be tiny in real life. Yeah. Because the girls on that show are all super fit, and then you see her and she is so small. And when she jumps up and down, nothing is jiggling. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, dang, like, that's never been a day in my life. So I can't relate to that. So I definitely, when I see a super thin woman, I'm like, damn, what's it like to be so thin? I don't know. Like, I don't know. So Kenzie, okay. I think she looks like Olivia Newton-John with her big ass smile. Mm-hmm. Let me, okay, you go.
She needs to stop doing the splits.
Say it.
Let's not give her any more chances to do the splits.
That's her. That's her. Like.
That's her party trick.
That's her party trick.
That's her way of flirting.
But that, like, I even told Marcus, I'm like, all the guys want to take her for a spin because everybody's just thinking about how she'll do that on their dick. Mm-hmm. She's like, you can do that to my dick. And even when they did their little meditation stretch the other day, I was like,
she's whipped it out again. I said, please stop. Everybody already knows, babe.
And I was literally like, I'm jealous. I can, I move like a 300-pound woman. So that is her party trick. That's her claim to fame. Mm-hmm. It's what got all the boys' attention in the one challenge with the slime. Mm-hmm. I personally have no qualms with it because I think that, like, I didn't. It's funny. I think it's funny because it's funny to watch every guy in there not be attracted to her, see her do the splits, and go. Uh-huh. And it's such a, they all think with their dick. They're all thinking about how, bounce on my dick. And so it cracks me up just how boys work. Like, and so I think ultimately just the fact that she knows that too. And then I think when she had her little crash out over Zach not liking her back and she was kind of being a little maybe over the top about it, when I realized that these girls are so young, what makes them so, like, dumb is that they don't know how to verbalize what's going on. If she would have just gone, I feel embarrassed that I got rejected off the bat, it would have added up. But her being like, I can't believe he doesn't like you back. He should have told me. He didn't lead you on. You've been here for 24 hours. There's been no leading on. You're just embarrassed because, like, you're from Kennesaw, Georgia, where a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl is apex predator. So you're not used to somebody being like, I like dark-haired girls. You're not used to that. So I think that she should have just been like, I just feel really embarrassed that, like, I let myself have a crush and, like, I admitted that I liked you. Because that doesn't feel good across the board. Like, it feels bad, even in, like, friendship to, like, be more into someone.
She doesn't know how to articulate. And, like, nobody does. That's kind of why the show's good.
No, 100%. Imagine if they had actual alcohol. How insane. So she is interesting. And she's horny. She's very horny.
Yeah, she is. She's, like, female Gabriel. But she's the only one that's actually been talking to everyone. She gave Sean a try. She gave everyone a try. Don't understand why they're kissing if they're just friends.
No, I literally...
But that's fine.
Thought that was nuts how much everyone's kissing outside of the challenges, just for fun. And at breakfast, I've never seen a Love Island where at breakfast everyone's... It's usually like we're trying each other out, kiss on the cheek. It's... Ace would have had such a problem with this.
Okay, so she is with Corbin. What?
Wait, she had one more thing about her. What was I going to say? She did something, what did she do that, like, kind of sent me over the edge? Maybe it'll come back to me. It was, well, it's gone now. I don't know. She did something that was weird. She's with Corbin. Oh, what I was going to say about her, she's going to jump ship the second that a white guy comes in. Yeah. And that's all I meant.
And that's what he did.
No, exactly. And so that's what I'm going to, we'll get to that in a minute. Corbin.
Oh, man.
I think he... sounds like a fucking Neanderthal.
That's what Kevin said.
Neanderthal. Yes. He talks at a glacial pace. He goes, might need a reminder of that kiss. I'm like, are you so tall that you sound like an ogre? Like, I can't deal with it. Everyone also freaked out. I was like, am I missing? But it must be the height. Like, and I also think Island Fever, like, they are just...
Oh, yeah, you're locked in a room. The second you see a new face, you're going to be like, save me, right?
And the second they said how tall he was, I'm like, that's why all the girls are going crazy. It's because, like, they don't know how to act. And, like, no wonder. But I don't think by any means his face is like Greek god. I think his voice is enough for me to say no to. Like, truly.
If I heard him talk before I even saw him, I'd be like,
I'm in business. It's like, what kind of business are you in?
I'm not here to take your job. I'm just here to take
your girl. And it's like, he's
talk faster.
You know, and like how you can speed up on TikTok, like double speed?
Yes.
He's on like that speed. But
0.5. That is how he talks.
But he, what was I also going to say about him? He, Neanderthal. Oh, when I found out his age was 22, I said, why are you here?
Again.
And then the fact that all the girls are going crazy, I'm like, he's 22 on Love Island. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Are you dumb? And then so, and that's all I can say is every time he comes on, and anytime someone gets like, I'm like, he's on this show to get famous. Good for him. Maybe win 100K. He's not here for love. He's here to get ass. If you're letting it do, he's 22.
Yeah.
That's it. He's 22.
I'm excited for when we catch him not talking like that. I don't know if that's his real voice. I don't believe him.
No, and I also think that he picked Kenzie because she can do the splits and she's kind of the easiest.
Easy.
He was like, do you want to give me...
Like a mean way,
no, but
yeah.
Easy, because he was like, run of that kiss. And she was like, uh-huh.
Well, because, what is it? Melanie would be hard because then now you're causing trouble with Sincere. So that's going to be difficult. We don't want to do that. Keta said no.
Keta said no.
So you don't want that either. Like, who else is there? It's Kenzie.
I also
who else is there that's slightly open? Kenzie.
I also think with
it's just like the
Melanie,
lesser of two evils.
No,
the lesser
true.
of all evils, I
and
guess.
Melanie, or Kenzie was single, but also Melanie was a little too interested in him, and I think that always puts off...
you think?
I think guys, when they're
22?
I do think on some level they want to do the chasing. Okay. So I think on some level, like, but it's like Kenzie, because like he approached Kenzie and then she was easy.
Yeah.
So I think that's the opening they're looking for. I think when she's like up in your face like this, it's kind of like
ew. Yeah.
A little bit. Sean, you just put a sad face. I actually don't have a problem with Sean. All the like mayor of Philadelphia.
Think he's really nice. I think the mayor did him dirty.
The mayor for sure did him dirty. His mom went online and actually cleared it up, and she was like, "Hey, actually, he did 5 years of police training somewhere else. You didn't pay for that. Like, he came to Philly because of his of his baby."
Yeah.
And so, anyways, and then my husband like was going on and on about how he thought it was so. I can't believe he left his job, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's insane. Like, you have a kid. And then my thought was, imagine being a police officer where every day you're kind of putting yourself at some kind of risk. Because in a city, I would assume, it's not like how this city is a little city. It's like a big city where there's just more things happening. Like, you being an influencer, you can make so much money, right? So imagine how much easier it would be to do that and be a provider and not have your life be, like, threatened in that way. Yeah. Also, if I saw a police officer that looked like that, I would... That's crazy. Like, he would be, he's hot for, like, a police officer.
No, he's Officer Sexy Pants.
No, and I agree. But I do, like, it is kind of I kudos to him for coming out the gate and going, hey, I have a baby. Because I felt like what Huda did last year was entrapment. I felt like it was insane the way she moved. So I like that. I hate that everyone punished him for it. I do think it's a little crazy that he had a kid with someone he barely knew. So I think that there's lots of nuance there, but I do appreciate how honest he was.
His actions are quite poor. Very, very
weird
unfortunate that he acted that way. I think we all probably acted that way when we were that age or when we were younger. We just don't have to. We never got. Not like we never got caught, but it's like we never really had to like fess up to like any of the things that we've done because we don't have any permanent lasting damage.
There's no trail.
Not in a mean way, but like damage for our lives based on what we did. You know? Like it's all kind of, we can just kind of, I can't believe I did that, whatever. And we could just forget about it. He has
a child.
Evidence.
Yeah. So it's, and also,
it's unfortunate.
It is weird to me anytime someone that's a parent, unless you have a child that's grown, and I'm talking like 15, 16, it is an odd move to leave the house for anywhere between a week to 6 weeks. Like that is a weird thing to do, and also to like make out with people on TV. So when Ariana was like letting him go, she goes, "Your son would be proud." I'm like, "Of what?"
Also, like that's what I'm saying. Like I just feel like with like that whole thing too, I'm kind of like,
why would you say that?
I don't know. Like I was just kind of like, Ariana, like that's kind of like a dig. Like not in like
your son would be
way,
proud.
but like that is kind of like a dig. And then also,
Proud of what?
I understand we don't see the uncut version, but he only mentioned his son once.
Once. So it was weird.
So it seems weird that you're bringing it up now in like a way.
Because Huda brought up her daughter all the time in the confessionals. He hasn't even mentioned it. So it was kind of weird. I hope that he finds police work again.
I think he's so nice.
He is so sweet.
Even just like, I don't know, like even like his like at the very end, his way of like leaving, he said something about like, you know, I just needed to show my son, which I'm like, okay, second time you've mentioned it, but I just need to show my son that it's okay to like
put yourself
try
out there.
Yeah,
it's cool to try, and it is, and I think that it was cool that he was honest from the get. Like, I can imagine that, especially that it's probably hard to be a single parent and try to find somebody that doesn't like pass judgment on that. Like, I can imagine that that's not easy. So,
I mean, the wrong place to go is Love Island, but that's fine.
Yeah.
We can try somewhere else.
And then before we get into the 3 new bombshells, should we recap last night's episode?
Yes.
Okay, so we sent Sean home, and I don't know if you caught this, not last night's episode, but the episode before, there was a, you kicked me down and stole my crown. The songs.
Those are crazy.
I'm like, you kicked me down and stole my crown.
No, I'm also watching the UK one, the season 11 or whatever, and there's this one song, and it kept repeating over and over and over.
They're just like,
and I know. And they did, what's it called? It says, it's going down tonight like the sunset.
It's so like 7th grade me being like sitting in my room listening to Avril Lavigne, like,
so good.
Yeah, like good Charlotte, like
exactly how I'm feeling right now. And the song's like, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah. Kicked me down and stole my crown, and I was like, dang. And then they have like a fetal position where they're like, bye, and they're like crying at him, and it's just like very weird. So that's kind of that, and then we have like a good day by the water, and everyone does the breakfast thing. Corbin, with his like very slow talking, made like heart-shaped pancakes for Kenzie. Cute.
Good job, Kenzie. What's his name? Zach got a boner.
Zach. Okay, Marcus pointed that out to me, and I said, he's like, did you see that? And I was like, I wasn't looking.
No, he like verbally said it out loud. She was like, oh, are you coming with me or whatever? And he's like, I can't right now. And she's like, why not? And then he's like, I just can't. And then she's like, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. And then so she like starts walking away. He's like, no. He's like, I just need to readjust really quick. And he gets up and leaves.
I need to tuck it in. Just tuck it up. And then what also was, Sincere and Melanie's like little reconciliation I thought was such BS, because I know for a fact, because I'm a psychic, that if Corbin had picked Melanie, she would have been out of that couple in a second. And she couldn't have said more times, he's my type to a T. I don't think and I even thought to myself, you're so disingenuous. Now she's staying with Sincere sincerely because it's safe, not because she likes him.
Oh, that's the other thing, is Sincere was talking to Trinity, and he was like, it just makes me feel so good that she chose me, she picked me, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting over here being like, okay, nobody knew that Corbin had the opportunity to pick, because if he didn't, she was going to choose Corbin, and Kenzie, she was going to send Kenzie home because she doesn't like Kenzie anyway. She, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, she's in this, like, mentality of, like, I want what I want, blah, 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 don't care who I step on, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then that's why she love bombed Sincere in the beginning, saying, like, don't be talking to any other girls. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
And she got so mad at him when he just pulled Keta for a chat. Yeah. And Keta wasn't interested in him. She was just like, sure.
Like, hello, yeah.
Hey, we're talking. So
I just think that it's just such a happenstance, and you're lying to yourself if you think that she wasn't going to choose him.
Oh, I don't think she was. I truly don't.
Sad.
And so I think Sincere is. Oh, and then also, okay, so I guess like I'm ready to just get to the part where they do the challenge.
Yeah.
So
ugly, messy, holy crap.
I kind of thought that what they should have done was like maybe the handcuff had like their initial on it, and they handcuffed him and like exit the bed. Like, I didn't like that many bodies on the bed. I have a germophobia problem, so I think this show on some level just really isn't for me. But I thought it was Melanie. Here's the thing. I would know how to find Marcus. I would know. Like, and I know that people are like, you might not know. I know I would. Yeah. I know I would. Like, and I would look for, like, I mean, like, he has there's so many things that I would know to look for. And so I'm thinking, like, for example, with Keta, I'm like, look for the guy with shaved legs. He's the only one in there, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe. And then same with Sincere. He has a bun. So the second she like touched his bun and then went back to Corbin, I was like, that's when I text. She's getting these like midnight texts. Melanie's messy. Because that to me felt really disingenuous.
I also even say that like she went out of her way to make out with Trinity, to get all the boys excited.
Yeah.
To, you know, kind of be like, ooh, I'm just like, you know, I'm your dream girl, I'm your fantasy, I'm everything you want. And then
I'm a slut.
Yeah. And then go to Corbin, make out with Corbin crazy style, and be like, I just don't know who's who.
Yeah, that was, and then
shut the actual crap up.
Sincere
like,
was broken in that moment. Like you can tell he was like, you're really putting me through it.
He needs to run away from her.
And he knew, he knew what she was doing. He was like, that's fucked. And I felt bad for him. The only time I've ever felt bad for him in his microbangs was last night. Yeah. I was like, ooh, that's, especially because they were right next to each other. And this is the same person you've been kissing the whole time. You know, and she hadn't, babe, like, come on.
It was so bad. Cancelable for that reason, if not for any other, not for the give me 10. Now, I'm not going back to the couch.
Give me 10. Give me 10. Yeah.
No.
I'm not going back to the couch. She is wild for that. I think the person that I had the most respect for, again, mother of the house, Anaya. She didn't kiss one person.
I said that to Kevin too. I said, holy crap. I was like, she is like
she's
dream.
Good. Like, she's like a good girl. Yeah. Like, she's a good girl. Because even Keta kind of shocked me.
Who's this?
And she's like, that's not my man.
She's touching legs. She's touching arms. And that's not my man. And she leaves.
I was like,
I'm like, if you would have
she really is the blueprint.
What your sisters have been up to, okay, now can you stand up and maybe sock somebody in the face?
No, because seeing all the paint everywhere had me a little angry. And then Kenzie, too, I guess I can give her the pass because she really wasn't, like, truly coupled. Like, Corbin just kind of came in, so she's doing whatever. I expected her to go for Gabe because I feel like Gabe is a little bit, I don't want to say stuck with Baya, but I feel...
She wanted to go for Gabe, remember? And she said, I'm afraid of Baya.
Oh, and I would be too. Mm-hmm, she'll beat you with her leg. Like, she's and I think she would make a joke about it. She's fucking funny about
hilarious.
It. Like, last night when Gabe kicked her and she was like, I can't feel it. And I was like...
He's like, oh, sorry. She's like, it's fine. I didn't feel it.
Oh, like, my dark queen. I thought, like, she has a really good... and also she could just beat her. Like, she's like a muscle. Like, she's
terrified.
She's an Olympian. She's an Olympian.
In, like, an alleyway, I would go around. Like, I'd be like, oh, no. I don't want to deal with whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It is, so I do think that Gabe, when it's his choice, I'm not sure Baya is going to be the one for him. But that being said, Anaya moved the best last night in the challenge. I think Melanie moved the worst. I think Trinity moved as expected. Like, again, this is a girl that gave head with her mom in the car. Like, you moved the way I thought you would move. Keta, I was like, how do you not know who your guy is? He's the only one in here that shaves his whole body. So that shouldn't have been that hard. Who are we missing of the girls? Nobody, huh?
Baya.
Oh, Baya. She, on second kiss, she found her guy. And I thought
Did she stop?
She stopped. She kissed I think she kissed Casey first, and then kissed, I keep wanting to call Gabe Miguel. I don't know why. And then she kissed him and then cuffed herself. And then he I think, really I think the guys got a really big ego boost from that.
But they're two-faced AF.
So then I knew from the preview the night before that Soul, the bombshell, first of all, Soul the bombshell. I haven't seen people break their necks like this since Andriana last episode where everyone was jumping ship from their couple when she walked in. Andrina.
Our last episode.
No, not Andrina from last season. When she walked in, she was like purple bikini. Like she was with...
She didn't make it to the end.
No, but like when she first walked in as a bombshell, all the guys like broke their neck. And I feel like that's kind of the same reaction that Soul... She looks like a Victoria's Secret angel, like 90s, like classic supermodel. Like, she's so fucking pretty. Like,
she's so pretty.
And like, I think, again, pixie cut, like if you're just pretty, that's it. Like if you, like that's... You only someone with a lethal face card. Her body's insane. Also, she's really soft-spoken.
Smile. Yeah, she's like a little sweet angel.
And she's definitely like the epitome of cherub, a bombshell. And basically all the boys when they saw her last night were like, all broke their necks. And she kissed Gabriel. Sincere. I don't want her with Sincere. I don't want her with Sincere. And then I think she also kissed she kissed Corbin.
Casey. She's
too good for Corbin. Corbin just needs to go home. That's where I'm at with that. And then they had Red.
Yeah, they all had Red.
All over, which I think was crazy. And then Jen, she kind of looks like Kate Upton or something. Like
that's I think what they're going for with her.
Yeah. I put on the description huge boobs. Sincere is on his way out of his couple.
He better be.
So
whoever, I don't even care. Whoever takes him out.
Yeah, and
he needs to leave.
He even said that he didn't want the kiss to end with her, and I was like, and she kissed I think everybody. I don't think that Soul did that, did she? But Jen kissed everyone.
You know what? I think she did.
But they cut it or something?
I think they cut it. But yeah, I think she did kiss everyone. I think they all had to. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then so then basically all the girls they like took off their blindfolds, and then Keta was actually the first person to realize that she's like, there's something like wrong here. Like, what's this extra color? And then Casey said, "Oh, it's the colors mix," and I was like,
"That was so." I hated that he said that. I said, "Casey, are you serious?"
Red's the primary color. You can't make red. I was just like, "Babe, you can't. You can make purple. You can make green."
I was more just kind of like,
you're an idiot.
First off, are you guys doing this to kind of like get back on? Are you going to tell him or am I? Which I thought was the cheesiest line I've ever heard on Love Island.
And it was just weird because like they must know that the mic's about to drop.
Yeah. But also, I'm just more kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure if they tell him to say this kind of stuff. I'm not sure.
I don't know what they know.
But like, what was it? What did she say? She's like, it's not funny, right? Isn't that what she said?
So what happened was
Anaya.
Oh my God, what's the host's name?
Adriana.
Oh my God, I don't know why I blinked out.
I don't know.
Yeah, Adriana Maddox. I know. I'm like a Vanderpump. That was crazy. But she, first of all, also 2 nights ago, her outfit looked like Avatar. I felt like last season she served. I'm not into whoever her stylist is this year. I liked her outfit last night. But she's like, how are we feeling, boys? And then Casey goes, I feel blessed. Yeah. And I just think it's the craziest response. Like, you're in the strongest couple, and he's like, I feel blessed, like a pig in shit. And I couldn't believe he was just like, I feel blessed.
That's exactly it. It was just more like,
I can't deal with it.
And you know what? Maybe,
it's the epitome of tone deaf.
Maybe this is like I asked him to be bad boy, and maybe this is him giving me what I wanted, and now I'm like, oh, okay.
It was, but just to be like, I feel blessed. It's like I'm thinking you're the only one that had a girl not make out with everybody.
Right?
You're covered in red paint. There was red paint all over his chest, and then
you kissed every single person that is here.
And Adriana was literally asking like, how do you feel after being like kissed like by these girls? He's like, I feel blessed, and I just thought it was. The first time I heard it, I thought he yelled it, and so I had to rewind it because I couldn't believe his reaction was, I feel blessed. I'm like, you are so stupid. He's obviously going to backtrack and be like, I feel blessed that you, like, cuffed yourself. He's going to...
Yeah.
He has to, like, know that was fucked.
Also, she called him out immediately. She was like, are you serious? She's like, that wasn't funny. She's wasn't
like, not
funny.
right now.
And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, because it's also like, you're dumb.
Yeah.
You're dumb. And then the way that they acted when... Okay, did you ever see the remake of Peter Pan? Did you ever see that? They, like, did a live-action Peter Pan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Jeremy Sumter is that actor's name. That's who this kid looks like. So when they brought out the bombshell...
Jeremy Sumter was very cute.
Caleb. He had, like, he's a country boy, 21. Yeah. I'm like... I can't take anybody that's a guy under the age of 25 seriously because they're not. And then I put him and Kenzie are obviously going to end up together. Like, she was literally talking about a cowboy. I thought she meant cowboy like Taylor Cowboy. Like, I picked Clark. I thought it was like that. But
this is who she wants.
She wants a white.
Yeah, she does.
A white Ken.
This is my other thought is Kevin said this last night. He said first off, he's like, bro, Melanie is embarrassing. And then he
the way she was acting when she was like going like this.
Yeah, she's kicking her feet like this around. And I was like, what? I was like, this doesn't even make any sense for Melanie. I don't even know, like, what, like, you know, blah, 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 whatever. And Kevin was like, no. He's like, she's excited because she knows that he's going to get with Kenzie, which leaves Corbin open for her. That's why she's so excited. God. And I said,
our boyfriend is so smart.
I know, right?
No, but actually, Kevin, that's a read. Like,
that was complete. And I said, I was like, I didn't even think
I thought she was
ahead.
No,
and he's like, no,
oh my God.
It's so obvious.
No, like, he needs all the flowers for that because I thought she was just acting like that to make
Sincere upset again?
Yes. But no, he's 100% right. That's dark.
Oh, and then do you know they also pushed her back again. They said sit back. Did you hear that last night?
We don't learn our lessons, I guess.
So you're not sorry?
No, she's not sorry. I don't think she even cared that she did it. I think she was just kind of like, get over it. Like, but I don't think, there's not a guy in the house that I think is like, I just don't. I don't. I'm like waiting for the Miguel type bombshell from like of Leah and Miguel. There's just nothing is, and then it's hard for me to take a baby seriously. So I'm kind of thinking like, you're a fetus. What are you doing here? You're allowed to drink as of this year?
Everybody just seems so lobotomized.
I think that's why I say I fear for like this younger generation because they're so, and it's not like a chronically online thing. It's like you don't have any original thoughts. Like because even when, you know, and I meant to say this, when Baya gave her speech the other night, I thought it was so insane when she was like, you put me in my feminine, and I wanted to be like, girl, you should be able to put yourself in your feminine. Yeah. You don't need a guy to do that. Yeah. And it kind of, I'm like, also.
Well, that's why I said, I was like, oh, I'm scared.
No,
I'm
scared
like of her
3 days in
connection with this man.
Yeah. So anyways, I don't think Caleb was hot. The girls acted like overly crazy, which was funny, and I think they had to because, I mean, I would say they all knew that Soul was a threat.
Yeah.
And then obviously Jen has the biggest boobs in the house, so it was hard not to look. I hated the outfit she walked out in though.
Me too. Couples.
Couple.
These are our couples. This is who everybody's with, which we already talked about pretty much.
Appears on screen here.
Okay, questions that we have is who's here for real, who's faking it?
I think unfortunately that Anaya's actually there for real and she deserves better. She needs to be on like a more serious, like, get on eHarmony. Like, you never should have been here. What the fuck are you doing here? And I had said, I actually even made a TikTok saying that I thought that Sincere and Melanie were endgame.
When? In the very beginning?
Day one.
Okay,
like an idiot. Like, trying to call
we're excited. We're excited. It's okay.
I was like, they're endgame. And Marcus was like, it's literally day one. And I was like, they're endgame. They're going to hate each other. It's going to be like Keta and Jeremiah last year. They're going to hate each other. And I didn't foresee that, but that's where that's headed.
Excited.
I think that Keta and Zach, if like the internet, like I think they could end up together for realsies if we don't get a vote. Like I think if America doesn't vote them off or something like that, I could see them being.
Oh, I think they're going to be in the bottom.
I don't think anyone's gonna like them. I do think that they like each other though. I think they're both kind of vapid and like.
Yeah. Safe. It's just safe.
So safe, for real.
It just seems like this isn't the show for you. Like, go on I don't know, make YouTube or something. Make a YouTube. I think that Gabe... I don't see the point.
...is going to lead... I don't know who Baya's going to end up with. I do foresee her getting sent home because I think that Gabe is going to end up with Soul. That's it. I think that Soul... She's only 24. No. I think she's too smart for Corbin.
I don't think so. I think Soul is too smart for Gabe.
I don't know. I think that the accent is really like... if he can pull like 56-year-old women though, he's not that bad to talk to. Do you know what I mean? That's my only thought. Is like, but then again, those girls could just be looking to fuck because they're just like...
They're
women. They're like, so...
Like, I don't care.
But I do see your point but I definitely think she's too smart for Corbin.
Oh yeah,
like 100, and also for Sincere, I think Sincere is like.
I wonder if she'll go for Casey.
Who?
Casey.
Oh, maybe.
Because he seems like the most, all together up there.
And he's like being a nursing student. Like it's like you're trying to be a nurse practitioner someday, so you're not a total idiot. Like there is like a.
I think she'll go for Casey.
I do think she'll try
Zach,
Gabe.
and Sincere.
I think Gabe.
I don't think she'll try Gabe.
I think she will, because I think if he's tall, I think she might.
Yeah, that's true.
My only thought. I think everyone's going to try for Soul, though. I think everyone's going to try for her. Jen, I think Jen's going to go for Sincere, because he was, like, saying that he didn't want the kissing to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know where that's going to leave. I could also see her going for Bryce. Jen. Okay. And then I don't know where that leaves Miss Trinity after that, because I could also see Trinity and Sincere.
I could see that
kind of happening. But then again, like, I don't know where Baya would go if Gabe jumped ship. I don't see Baya with any other guy in the villa. I think Sean was the only other guy that she could have rekindled with.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying is I'm like, girl, like, stop talking like that about this man.
100%.
You're scaring me.
Like, she wants to marry him.
You're scaring me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you trust him so much. And
Too much.
Literally shouldn't. And I think she also even said that, too, in last episode, where she said, placeholder. She called herself a placeholder.
Dang.
And I said, well, at least she's, like, smart. Aware, yeah.
Aware. Soul's really going to rock the boat.
Oh, I know. What couple do you like the best?
The couple that I liked Anaya and Casey the best. Mm-hmm. I think after the I Feel Blessed,
I still think that she's going to be like, knock it off. And he's going to be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The only problem is that I'm afraid if somebody comes in that he is more like, stereotypically like not stereotypically.
I know what you mean.
On the outside, like attracted to.
Yeah. Which would piss me off, because after his like really beautiful speech about how she's the blueprint and like all the things, and like telling her like you're so beautiful, like all the things he told her, I won't love if he goes back on that. I think, and I also think there's something about Casey that cares very much about what his family thinks, and I think that he knows that his family would be proud of them bringing home a woman like Anaya. Mm-hmm. So I hope that his dick doesn't get in the way of that rationale, because I do think that outside of the villa, they make the most formidable couple. Mm-hmm. Everyone else right now, I can't take seriously. Yeah. I don't take seriously at all, because I don't think Gabe was ever Baya's.
I just hope that he's not hiding
some nefarious shit.
Like who his type is. Because I think every single person is hiding that. The only people I don't think who are hiding that are Zach and Keta.
I think that, or I also think Kenzie, because I think Kenzie's kind of been fake being into all the guys. I think she was into Corbin because he's tall, but I think Kenzie wants like a white guy.
But then that's the problem, is I'm like, why does she literally not even talk to Bryce at all?
Because she called him a turtle tongue.
Oh.
She was like his little turtle tongue, and so I think that she wants a big old tongue.
Okay, and then, sorry, my next question. Well, I said who's going to last, who are you worried about? I feel like we kind of talked about that.
I'm definitely thinking Sincere and Melanie are going to be tonight breaking up, and probably Gabe. It's Soul's world, I think. I think whoever Soul goes for tonight, that couple is doomed. I don't think Soul will go for Casey. I do, but maybe, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see her going for Corbin. So I think Kenzie and Corbin might break up, and maybe they'll do a swap. Like, maybe Kenzie will go with that white guy, and then Corbin will go with Soul. Like, I could see that being a easy swap. Because the guy that just walked in, Trinity's not going to have any interest in him. I don't see that being a thing. But I see Bryce being interested in Jen.
Yeah.
But he also did say he likes skinny girls, and she's, like, very body-yaddy, so I don't know. But he might have just been saying that. I don't know.
I think I literally don't trust anything that's coming out of anybody's mouth.
I think that's fair.
Because I know this is, like, really bad, but, like, if I were to compare UK season 11, that I'm also watching, with this season, all these people are complete liars.
Well, they're all here for fame.
Well, yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, complete liars in the way where they are lying to the camera, they are lying to each other, they are lying to themselves. Not one person, and I guess maybe that's why we choose so young. These couples, these Islanders, whatever, are so young, it seems, in USA, and I wonder if it's because makes for probably better television, because these people don't know who they are. They have no idea who they are.
Well, your frontal lobe doesn't develop till you're 25, so the fact that most of them are 21 to 24 is...
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like absolutely so disgusted by the whole season.
By everything. Yeah, it's definitely not modest. So I don't think tonight will be interesting because it'll be the first night in the house with the new bombshells. Also, last night, something that really started to send me over the edge is Keta, like, throwing daggers with her eyes. I'm like, you were a bombshell, and bombshells don't get to hate other bombshells.
No.
Babe,
Never.
shut up.
Never.
Shut up. She was like, they were kissing while I was going. And I'm like, yeah, it's Love Island. What did you think was going to happen? Do you not remember the milk challenge from last year? Like, this is a raunchy show.
Well, also,
perverts write it.
Like, this is literally what you signed up for. Also, like, did you genuinely... No.
I don't want to hear it. Don't lie.
I don't want to hear it. Okay. Pyramid time. Let's get into it. So...
The pyramid will appear here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mess with this. So you have Baya at the top.
I have Baya at the top because this is from not last night, but the night before. So we have Anaya at the top.
Oh, it's moving on there.
Yeah.
How funny.
And then... I mean, she's got to be...
She's the top for me, so
she's got to be.
The way she moved for the kissing challenge, like, I really get disgusted by people, and she moved really well. Baya did. I thought that was good. I think that Kenzie can go towards the bottom. I think that she's kind of an animal at the moment. Olivia Newton-John and Trinity too. Like, get down there.
Yeah.
And Melanie, the kissing, like
I'm like, how much further down can we put
Melanie? We could just take Melanie off the screen. Like, I'm done. And then Keta too. Now that I know she's punching girls and calling them fat, I'm a little less
inclined.
Okay.
I know we haven't seen anything of her,
but she's at
is
the top.
that weird?
No, she's so pretty.
Is that trigger happy to put her?
No, because just the way she talks, like her calm voice, I already know she's gonna be a fave.
Oh. Okay, let's do this. Just in case people think Jen, that one too is,
Jen and Keta are gonna get into a fist fight. I think Kenzie was sad to see another blonde.
Oh yeah,
you could see it in her face.
She was like,
yeah, she did that.
And
I was like, oh.
She was so upset.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, I like Casey, so.
I just need to hear his apology, which I'm sure they wouldn't have put on last night. I know he's gonna, like, when he says I feel blessed, I hope he meant because Anaya only kissed him.
Well, I'm more saying, like, I thought it was funny. So that's kind of why I like him. I like him on, like, the third row. He can stay there.
Yeah.
Sincere.
I just don't like him. But he's probably fine in the third row compared to the other guys.
Yeah.
I also think Gabriel can go to the third row.
I think because he's hilarious.
He's hilarious, and he literally is just there to be in Fiji.
Yeah.
Free room and board, free avocado toast.
Yeah. I love it.
And then
we want homegirl towards the bottom.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she's not the worst, but she's definitely not as bad as everyone on the bottom. I think everyone else that's on the bottom belongs.
She can come here.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything of her yet.
Yeah.
And I do think her and
Innocent
Sincere,
until proven guilty.
Innocent until proven guilty. And again, she's got the best rack in the house now, so I guess you can just be there.
He needs to go to Neverland.
Yeah. No,
wow, this is horrible.
But I think that's pretty accurate. Like, everyone else on there is... Zach probably could go up a peg.
I was thinking Bryce could go.
Because he's not that offensive.
Because he's kind of funny in the way that he's just like...
In the way stupid things are funny.
Unapologetically, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's definitely a model. We're not here to hear his thoughts.
You think Zach can go up?
I did, but now I don't. I think Bryce makes more sense.
Pretending and trying to be this loyal guy. But I also do think that I think he's very attracted to Keta. But like...
He's just boring. I think that's all we're offended by him because he's boring.
Yeah.
And he's getting nothing.
I think he's trying to look really good.
All he's doing is going, do you know what that means in Greek? Do you know the Greek word for this? It's like, that's all he's doing. Well, we don't know anything about him.
He's trying to look super loyal, but it's like maybe the person hasn't come in for you yet to like make your head turn. I want it to go full swivel. Yeah. Because I just think that when you come in, you find your person, you quit. Mm-hmm. You give up. I don't know. I'm not about that. That's not what this show's for.
Yeah, I do think that a lot of these guys are going to quit on their couple tonight. I'm anxious for tonight.
I also think that this is literally like, we just started. What do you mean couple? What couple are you talking about?
I mean, no, you're right. The way that they're kissing, though, in the morning is crazy. Like, also the way Shauna and Kenzie were kissing in the morning was nuts. So, they're all taking this a little too seriously.
Oh, yeah. Not one I feel like they're just being so performative for America.
Try hard.
Like, not one person in America believes anything that you are saying besides Anaya. We love you.
Yeah. Anaya, Baya, and Sol, for some reason, I'm like, maybe it's pretty privilege. Maybe I know.
Maybe we trust her on accident. Maybe.
I definitely trust Baya because I feel like we need someone in there, like, keeping people accountable.
Yeah.
And, like, after Kenzie's little, when what's this guy's name again? The guy who came out last night, Caleb. When he came out, the way that Melanie was acting was so
horrendous.
It was just weird. Like, who acts like that for like a chinless guy? Like, chill out. Like, I'm like, I don't understand.
I can't.
Like, he's cute, but I just don't think I don't think there's anybody I would act like that for, though. So I think that that's a little bit about me. There's nobody I can't imagine me having that reaction to somebody, like, ever. Like, I don't know what you'd have to be or look like. I'm trying to think, like, even my biggest celebrity crush, like Josh Brolin 30 years ago. I'm like, I don't even think I would have acted like that for him. So I don't.
I don't know. It's just like a whole different. It's just a whole different. It's a different show this year. It's a different show. Same, but different.
Dirty. Anyways, okay. So after tonight, we'll do a weekly recap of this show because it's gonna be hard to. And if anything emergency happens, we can do a web. We could do like a web episode if there's like an emergency.
I also think that we could talk about this after, but that's our sunburn.
Sunburn, yeah.
Sunburn.
So we'll keep you posted on all the things. Honestly, I could see us having like random emergency episodes because this is just insane.
Yeah.
But okay, bye.
Bye.